Today I'm showing off the Arkham Knight and all the swap outs. This is the exclusive version from Prime 1 Studios. Before I do that, I'm going to get to the unboxing. So I just got the Arkham Knight in, and I will say right off the bat, this box is much smaller than I thought it was going to be, especially after unboxing the other two third scales I have. But I am not going to complain about that. And the box art on this is pretty nice too. Simple, but it's nice, it works. Here are the trays for the Arkham Knight. This is the very bottom, and then this one was on top. So this one right here has the Arkham Knight figure and a ton of swap out hands and some chest pieces, a head. This one has the base, some arms, weapons, and the other head. I'm going to do my best here to try to show everything off in detail and every possible combination with the swap outs. Before I do any of that, I'm going to get to the base here. All the bases for the Arkham pieces have a kind of gargoyle look to them on the front and a very simple but tall base. On the ends of this one you get a couple smaller gargoyles, little eagle statues. Moving up the leg here, you get some canisters around the waist. These ones look like grenades, some pouches, and some more stuff over here. Prime 1 did a really good job with this piece. This is an older one that they did, so it definitely shows compared to some of their newer stuff. But it still looks really good, especially on camera. This does have a light up feature with the eyes. Unfortunately, I don't have batteries for it, so I can't show that off. And on the ear back here, it is broke. I bought this one like that, so I knew about it. It doesn't bother me because I barely ever see it, and when I do, it kind of looks like it's welding. So it doesn't bother me in the slightest. And then I'm going to show off the back of the figure real quick. Moving up the back, starting with the base, you get an awesome looking Arkham logo here. I love the bat design for the Arkham games. This is my favorite bat logo. You got the boots, you get some weathering on the boots, looks like some dirt or some mud. Moving up the back of the calves. You see the back of the pouches here. Get a slightly better look of the pouch on this side. This is his right side. The back detailing is really good. Just unfortunately with my display, you can't really show it off. These right here, that looks pretty cool. It is, you can see straight through it. So it is a 3D piece going around the elbow there. Right now I have the closed fist. Like I said earlier, I will show off all the other swap outs pretty soon. And then right there on the back of the head, that's the button for the eyes. I just don't have batteries. So the first thing I'm going to show off is this metal Batarang. This is just a little bonus thing you got. I think it may have been only on the exclusive. It's metal and it's got the blue center on both sides. Now there is a total of 11 swap outs here, including what's currently on him. So I'm just going to kind of quickly show these off like this, and then I'm going to go through every combination. So this is the first. This is the Arkham Knight with closed fist. Here's the Arkham Knight with a relaxed hand on the left side. He's got that closed fist. Open hand on the left, holding a gun on the right. There's the gun in the right, closed fist on the left. Here he is holding both guns, and I'm going to stop real quick right here to just kind of gush over the attention to detail Prime 1 has done here, because I haven't seen any reviews mention this. So in the game, these two guns actually combine into his rifle, which if you look closely on the actual rifle, you can see that. You can see that the rifle here is made up of the two guns. Now what I really like is the fact that over here you can see, if it will focus, the scope sticking out the top of it. And then on the other end there is no scope, because this gun is the back of the gun and then this one is the front of the gun. So right here you can see the back of this gun in the front here raises up and becomes the scope. In the back here, it extends and becomes the stock. Now in the game, what's really cool is that the gun right here in his left hand is the gun that he uses for the front, and this one becomes the back. So I really like that for the molding of this, they have it accurate to that. It is such a little attention, like a little piece of attention to detail that they do, that I'm gushing about right now, because I really like that they paid attention. They watched the scenes, they made sure that they got it accurate, and they did. So I really appreciate that. Here's the closed fist on the right, his gun in the left hand there. And as far as having the extended arm here where it's just relaxed downwards and having the rifle for this hand, you can't do that. You can, but if I could do this with one hand, the key doesn't go in all the way, and the stock kind of pushes it outwards, so you can see there, it's not in there all the way. So I don't think you were ever meant to actually have the rifle in this hand, and it kind of goes out at this weird angle. It doesn't feel natural at all, but there is that. I'm not going to run through the other hands for this, but if for some reason that's how you want to have it looking, it's an option. So here's that other arm swap out now. He has it raised. This is with the two fist and an open hand. Here's a raised fist with a gun. Here he is holding a gun with the open hand. That's a pretty good look. Here's the gun with a closed fist. Here's two guns. In the context of the game, this look doesn't make too much sense, but here is the two guns into a rifle with a third gun. Rifle with a closed fist. And a rifle with an open hand. Here's the Red Hood portrait with the two red chest pieces. These are just simple magnets. They just key in, and then same with the head. Just your typical statue head that comes out. Nothing fancy there. So here it is holding the rifle. Rifle closed fist. Here it is with the gun. Now with no rifle, just the two guns separated. Gun on the left, closed fist on the right. Relaxed hand, closed fist. Here's the two fist and open hand. Here you have a closed fist with an open hand. Both closed fist and the gun in the left. There's two guns. Gun on the right with a fist. Gun on the right with an open hand. So that concludes all the different swap outs you got. In total, there are 30 different combinations. You had 15 for Arkham Knight and 15 for Red Hood. So there are definitely more options if you want to. You can take the rifle here and have it in the relaxed arm, but clearly Prime 1 never intended that to be an option with the awkward angle it sits at and the fact that it never keys in properly. And there are even more if you would like to do a red chest piece and a blue chest piece. I just don't want to go through all those options because in the game, that's never a look that he sports. So that concludes today's video. I would like to thank the Batman statue collector, because this is where I got the statue from, was from him. And there is another piece on the way that I picked up through eBay. It is another Arkham piece, so that should be next week's video. And that is it, so thank you for watching.